Hello. It is Sunday, July 13th, and it is day 7 of my 75 soft challenge. So I have been up since, well, I really didn't go to bed. I'm going to tell you that. I probably got about 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and I'm sure my Fitbit will reflect that, and my daily readiness for today on my Fitbit is probably shot to pieces. But anyway, I've been editing so I can have a video for you all sometime today on Sunday, July 13th. Thus far, what have I done? Thus far, I have had a cup of coffee. Y'all, I went to Starbucks. This morning, okay? I did it. I went to Starbucks. And that is now gone. And I'm sad about it because I won't be able to get another Starbucks coffee until next weekend. But that's okay. Today, what's the plan? I'm going to finish up this editing. My girl Natalie Stringfield usually posts on Sundays at 10 o'clock. So when she posts, I am going to get on the walk and watch her. That'll be my daily movement so far. And I haven't had anything to eat, and I'm not hungry. I've been drinking my water. I'm almost done with my first 40 ounces, so I'm super excited about that. I feel like I'm ahead of schedule a little bit, you know? I like to feel ahead. So I'm gonna get on that walking pad, drink my water. After I walk, I will have a smoothie. I didn't have a smoothie yesterday. Quite frankly, I'm kind of tired of smoothies, but that's all right. I'm gonna have a smoothie today, and that's gonna serve as my, at that point, it's gonna be like lunch. So that's gonna serve as my lunch. What else? And then when I have my smoothie, I probably just read at the same time. Smoothie and book sesh. That sounds good. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm not a napper, but today feels like a little nappy nap time. I don't know. I just want to snuggle up with the pillow and just take it down. But we'll see. Just want to come on here to say happy 7th day of 75 soft challenge. If you all are doing it with me, how is it going for you all? Hopefully it's manageable for you all. And that's why we decided to do the 75 soft route, because 75 hard was just too intense for me, baby. And I don't want that type of pressure on my life. I don't like to feel confined and boxed in. So yeah, I'll be back, y'all. Let me finish up editing this video. Let me show y'all what I got going on. Hold on a second, if I can do it seamlessly. So this is my little setup. This is our quote unquote office space. So what we've done down here and downstairs, just a little sidebar. The downstairs is your multifunctional room. And so that's why when you look and you see, let me turn it over here. Downstairs is a multifunctional room. So when you see me and I'm down here in the gym and it looks like a lot going on, because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on down here. It's multi-purpose, you know. So this is the most dysfunctional part of the house, because we send the kids down here to play. We'll have family movie nights down here. It gives a different vibe than just being upstairs in the living room. We have family movie night down here. This is the office, the gym, workout room. Goal setting, journaling space. When you need some time alone, this is the space you come down to. So it's definitely a lot going on down here, but hey, we live here. It's a lived-in house. It's not a model house. We're real people living real lives and having real messes. So, you know, there's that part. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up this video so y'all can have this to watch. And that's it for now. I will see y'all shortly. So I know I said that I was going to have a smoothie to get my day started, if you will. I was gonna have it for like brunch, but I'm not gonna do that. No, not gonna do that smoothie. I'm gonna have me a plum. Love a plum. And then I am actually gonna have me a veggie burger and a fry. That's what I feel like today. Veggie burger and a fry. So I have veggie patties, fries here. So I'm doing good. I'm eating from home. I'm not spending money. I'm not going out to get anything. And a veggie and fry is something I've eaten throughout my whole weight loss journeys. So used to that. So plum, I am almost done with my first round of water, my first 40 ounces. And yeah, while I eat, I'm probably gonna watch me some Love Island. And then once the food digests, I will get into my movement. Natalie did not post today. She didn't post at 10. Maybe something is coming a little later on, so I didn't do the walk on the walking pad. I'll probably get out again. Yeah, I like to be out in nature, so I'll probably get out again and walk around the neighborhood. Impossible patty burger with Sargento sharp cheddar cheese, some coleslaw, organic ketchup, and some oven baked fries. I got some ketchup on the side. Let's eat. So I am done with my workout. I did some walking on the walking pad. Of course, I did the maxi climber. And then I decided to go outside in the backyard just to get some of that fresh air, but not like walk around the neighborhood. I ran around the backyard, just the perimeter of the backyard. And I did a couple cartwheels just to see if I could still cartwheel. I don't know if I told y'all or not. I used to cheer. I cheered from elementary school all the way up to college until I got pregnant. So, honey, I used to flip. But, you know, I'm 32 now and a lot thicker. So, anyways, I was running around the backyard doing some calisthenics in the backyard, activate that sweat, and it's still going. I tried to stop it, but it's still going. What else? So workout complete. I'm on my second 40 ounces of water, almost done with that. It's 3:23, so I still have time to get my 10 pages in and figure out whatever dinner is gonna be. I'm probably honestly about to make me another cup of coffee. And I'm about to go pick up my youngest child. Just spend some time with her. It's very impromptu, but sometimes it just hits you like that. So I'm gonna go get her and I don't know, probably take her to Clears or something, get her ears re-pierced, and we'll come back. So I'll keep you all updated once I get back. My Fitbit is still trying to update everything, but right now, my steps, I'm at 13,156. 13,156 steps. My active zone minutes are 101. 101 active zone minutes for today. I was working out for at least 70 something minutes. Think about 75 minutes, but it's still doing its thing, honey. I'll just exit out and I'll come back to it later and show y'all later on. But yeah, we've been active. We've been moving. We've been grooving, doing our thing. So let me wrap this up so I can get on out of here. Go travel to get her and come back. All right, check in with y'all later. Bye. Hey fam, how are y'all? Hope y'all are doing well on this beautiful day. Today is Wednesday, July 16th, and it is my 9th day of 75 soft. Let me just verify that because, let me see. I started on July 7th, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, today is my 9th day of 75 soft, and I just wanted to come on here and just update you all. Let me tell you something. I didn't get on here yesterday because it's just been a lot going on. Like for me, it's been so difficult, I guess, to be consistent with videoing everything, just because how life is, you know, with the kids, with working, you know, the daily things we have to do, all the rigmarole. And it's like I do the things anyway because it's just in my daily to do, right? But to record, to be accountable as far as writing things down on my sticky notes that I have downstairs in the gym, keeping record, you know, in my book here, it becomes difficult because I do move from one thing to the next. And I did disclose that in one of my vlogs that I don't really have a lot of downtime. I fill up my time with things to do, and everything just bounces from one thing to the next. It just flows, which isn't a good thing. I need to slow down and really take in the moments. Like I just got home from work. It's a short day because I got to take Yoma to an appointment, but I just got her here so she can get herself together before her appointment. But even with that, like I got here and immediately I'm like, ooh, let me record. I don't just sit and breathe and have rest time. It's a work in progress. Anyway, let me just tell you all how it went. So yesterday, which was Tuesday, July 15th, I slept in again, just like I did on Monday. I just been so tired, just from the weekend still, and me just getting only about 5 hours of sleep. So I just been really tired. Y'all, it's hot out here. It's hot out here, but I love it. And I just wanted to give a different scenery as I'm sitting down and giving these updates. But yeah, yesterday I slept in. I had coffee with my silk almond creamer and 3 boiled eggs. My lunch was a potato, an Impossible patty, corn on the cob, and then I just kind of went rogue. I had sun chips. I had a Oikos zero sugar yogurt. I had this little I had a little Debbie cake brownie, honey. I was at a different location and they had different snacks, and for some reason the snacks was calling my name, and I had to answer the calling, family. So I had a little Debbie cake brownie, and I had a pear, I had a plum, and I had a protein bar. So that was yesterday. I also had my herbal tea. I had black coffee while I was at work with my 3 packs of Splenda. I did meet my water goal. I'm meeting this water goal, and that's good. But also yesterday when I got home, after I went to the grocery store, I picked the kids up and everything. This is why they say don't go to the store hungry, honey. And because anyway, I bought some chocolate chip cookies. So I had 2 chocolate chip cookies, and dinner I had another Impossible burger with slaw on it and corn and potatoes again. So basically what I ate for lunch, I ate it again for dinner, and there's that. My weight yesterday, I believe my weight yesterday was 178, just crazy work. Today, my weight was 176.2. So today was 176.2. Like I said, I got off at 11 o'clock. The current time is 11:57. So what I've had today already just didn't start off. It started off good. Let me just say that. It started off good. I had my water. I took my supplements, right? But then I decided to have some chips, and then I had 2 chocolate chip cookies. And I had some coffee with my silk creamer. So that's what I've had thus far. It's still morning time, almost afternoon, so I have time to turn it around. I've already drank my first 40 ounces of water, so that's good. With the water, I told myself I'm gonna put myself on time, on a timely, a certain time to meet certain goals. So the first 40 ounces, I need to have it done by 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. The second 40 ounces, I'm gonna have that done by 2 or 3. That's good, 2 or 3. And then the last 40 ounce, I'm gonna have that done by 7 o'clock. So it's gonna work out for me. That way it's not 11 o'clock at night and I'm still struggling to get that last 40 in. Like, I've got to put myself on time schedules. Schedules work for me. If I go rogue sometimes, I lose it all. So there is that. That's the update on the 9th day. Yeah. The things that 75 soft require are not hard, but it's the intentionality of it all, which is, I think I'm overcomplicating it in my brain, and therefore it's making it hard for me. I think I'm making this situation difficult, because I've added this thing on to my already jam-packed list of things to do. Now I'm struggling with time management. I'm struggling with focus even more. I'm struggling even more with being present. And I feel like I'm always in a rush, and I feel like there's never enough time, and therefore I'm low-key spiraling. But at this point I've been in it for 9 days, and so I cannot quit now. Like, why would I quit? Like, I told myself, I had planned, right, to start this on July 7th. And that's what I did. I started July 7th, but what I'm saying is I had planned it out. I had it planned 3 weeks in advance out. So I had 3 weeks to prepare my mind, body, and soul to be in this thing, the 75 soft thing, intentionally. And so because I had it planned out, I cannot defer from the plan. Just because it gets hard, just because it feels difficult, just because it feels like another thing to do. I chose this hard, so I'm not complaining. But I'm giving updates, right? I'm giving updates, family, and I'm giving you the real, the raw about how I'm feeling when it comes to all of this. So because I chose this with purpose, I have to follow through, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow through. But going back to my weight, 176.2. That's the lowest I've been within a couple weeks. Like, I've been at 176.6, and then it'll jump to 177, it'll jump to 178, then it'll go back to 176.6, and then it'll go back up. But 176.2 is the lowest I've seen in a few weeks, and I'm actually I'm glad about that. Also, too, I wanted to incorporate this whole, watermelon fast when it comes to this 75 soft. So I don't know if I'm going to have the watermelon for my breakfast and lunch, and then maybe eat some dinner, and the dinner be like a smoothie. But the smoothie, I have like greens in it, like some fresh, not powdered, but fresh greens like kale and spinach. And it'll have some fresh fruit in it, and it'll have coconut water in it. You see what I'm saying? And then a little bit of protein powder, because again, me and this whole process thing, I'm trying to get away from a lot of processed stuff, even though based off what I just told y'all and what I have written down, honey, me and process been going together real bad. Okay. So, but I'm thinking that through when it comes to adding in that watermelon fast into this, incorporating it into this 75 soft, because I'm really trying to get these pounds off of me, and I don't like that my body has become at its set point. I don't like that it's at its set point. And by what I mean by set point is my body is comfortable here. It has chosen this weight to be at, and it likes it here. So my body is going against what I want. And so now I got to shake it up a bit. I always got to shake it up a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to incorporate watermelon. I have a fresh seeded watermelon in there. I got to cut that up once I get back from these doctor's appointments and things. I'm going to cut that up and put that in containers. And that's what I am going to have for my breakfast and for my lunch. I will have more fruit like kiwis and grapes and all of that to snack on throughout the day. But also in my brain, I'm like, you got to be careful with that too, because even though it's natural sugars, it's still sugar. So you don't want to overload on that either. Too much of a good thing is bad as well. You see what I'm saying to you? You see the conundrum that I'm in? I'm going to get it together one day, and hopefully soon. Let's see. Update on Essentialism by Greg McKeown. I am currently on page 86, and let me just give myself a pat on the back. I am so proud of me for, first of all, being consistent with this reading. Now, there has been a couple of days where I missed it, but I've made up for that the next day. So that's why I'm still on track. Like today is day 9. And if you're reading 10 pages a day, I'm on page 86. So, and I have not read today. So when I get back from all the things, I'm going to read, and then I'm going to probably on page 86, I'm going to get to page 96 for now, like when I get back. And then maybe later on, if I have time, do some more reading, just because, like I said, this book is so intriguing and interesting. So I may get back to it. But if not, I already have my 10 pages for the day. That goal will be marked off. So that's good. So again, if you have not heard of this book or anything, seen it, heard of it, I recommend reading this. It's really just telling you how to decipher what is essential in your life and what is not. And if it's not serving you or it's not helping you meet the goal, let it go. That's the Sheikah's synopsis on that. Let me see what else he said, because in my little handy dandy notebook, I pulled out some quotes from here. So back to what I was saying about me when I don't have free moments because I fill up my schedule with things to do. On page 68 in Essentialism, it asks, when did you last take time out of your busy day simply to sit and think? No distractions, no TV, no phone. Turn the phone off, put it in a different room. No kids, no partner, no emails, no instant messages, nothing. When was the last time you took time out of your busiest day to simply sit and think? Create a think room if you can, or a think space. Like if you don't have an extra room or an extra closet, some people call it a prayer closet. If you don't have one of those, and if you have some yard or you have a patio or something, create a space for you to go and sit and be intentional about what you're going to focus on with no distractions. There is time for that. Whether you got to wake up early or stay up late, there is time for that. And we need that to declutter all the mess and noise that's in our brains, right? Because it's a lot going on just with us personally, but it's also a lot going on in the world. And what happens in the world can then seep into your brain and become part of your personal life, which, I mean, everything is going up. Inflation of everything. So of course that affects your personal life. So now we're all trying to figure out, well, a lot of us are trying to figure out how we're going to pay for groceries, how we're going to continue to pay for rent, how we're going to get gas, how we're going to be able to go to and fro, how we're going to pay for certain summer camps, or if benefits are cut for people who have Medicaid and all of that, benefits from the government, how are we going to survive if these benefits are taken away from us? Whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But I'm just saying those stressors, they consume us, and then we don't have time to have clear thoughts because we're trying to survive. We're trying to survive. We don't have time to create plans and to start this dream or to seek out our visions and goals and dreams and stuff because we're just trying to survive. Create a think space or a prayer closet, meditation room. Whatever word you want to give it, honey. Essentialists are powerful observers and listeners. They listen/look for the leads in every situation. They listen to what is not being said. You take that and apply it and decipher it how you will. But, this book is really eye-opening. Love it down. Get that essentialism. But yeah, for right now, I think that's it. It's 12:07. I got to move on to something else. But I just want to give you all the update. Again, today is July 16th. It's my 9th day of 75 soft. Oh, actually, it's shot day too. It's Wednesday. It's shot day. So I'm going here and take my 75 units of compounded tirzepatide so I can at least keep that going, honey, and be consistent with that. And I'll be back later on. I'll be back later on to talk to y'all about how the rest of today went. All right, love you. Bye. Mean it. See you later. Okay, hey y'all. So I'm back. We took my daughter to her appointments, and we are home now. I'm in the midst of my workout. I started off in the home gym, which was just doing some walking on the walking pad. Then I got on a maxi climber. I was doing some free weights, some squats, calisthenics, things of that nature. But I decided to kick it up a notch, and now I'm in the garage. So I have one of these, the ropes, and I can't think of the name right now. But anyway, I have one of the ropes, and I haven't really used it because I don't have anything to like connect it to so that I can actually do the rope movement, but I just put it around the tire of the van. So we're gonna see how this works out. I just need to be able to do a little 1-2, get this heart rate up, and then probably do some push-ups and some other calisthenics. So here we go. I'm gonna give y'all a different scene versus me being in the home gym, and then at this point I'm not too comfortable with taking the camera into the gym, especially because we go to the YMCA. So it's different than like going to Golds or even Planet Fitness. YMCA a little different. So yeah, but here we go. Oh, 2-piece skirt set is from Fashion Nova, and I just got it. It's from Fashion Nova. I just got it probably about a month or two ago, so it's probably still on there. But yeah. I don't know, like I'm doing it with the tire, but it's hitting the van, and I don't really like all that noise. So I gotta figure out like a pole or a post where I can do this at. Maybe I can hook it up to the deck in the backyard, so that's stable, right? The deck in the backyard, that's stable. Maybe I can wrap it around there and do it in the backyard, and that way I'm not like in the front. People be walking, you know, this a walking neighborhood, child. People be walking or driving by or whatnot. Maybe I'll do it in the backyard. But anyway, we're gonna do what we gotta do while we out here. So. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it to the backyard. I don't know, something about, you know, you're working out, you're in your zone. Then I guess you feel like people looking at you, which I typically don't mind, but I don't know, I just feel a little off today. So probably gonna finish up. Matter of fact, where I'm at 55 minutes today already. I burned 425 calories. My heart rate is in the cardio zone right now. It's at 148. So I might just call it, because I need to actually go do some housework before I have to pick up the other 2 kids for today. So let me transition, because if I don't, I'll be in it too long, and then I'll be rushing to go pick them up. Let me go fold some clothes. Yeah, I'll be back. So I have showered. I have taken my 75 units of compounded tirzepatide because today is shot day. And again, it is day 9 of 75 soft. But now I have to tackle all these clothes that's back here, and I probably got about 15 minutes before I have to leave and go pick up the girls. So I'm just trying to rush it all in, take it all in before I get them. Then when I get home, I have to cook and all the things. So I'll be back when it's time for me to read. My middle child is playing music, so now I gotta go. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey family, welcome back to another day in my life on 75 Soft. Today is July the 18th and it is day 12 of 75 Soft for me. I can't even remember the last time I came on this camera to record a workout or what I've done in a day to progress towards the goal of 75 Soft. So I'm just going to give you a recap of this week. Wednesday is also my new shot day. Typically, well, up to about, I think 3 weeks ago, I was doing my shot days on Saturdays. Then I decided to switch it up a little bit. So now I do them midweek. So that way the effects will be more potent, throughout the work week versus just on the weekends, where I really don't eat much on the weekends anyway. So that's going well. I did 3 full Stanleys. I call it Stanleys, but it's really just a 40-ounce bottle. So I did 3 full water bottles, so 40 ounces a piece. So 120 ounces of water. I did 3 full 40-ounce water bottles. I ate eggs. I made these oven-baked blueberry pancakes. I make them from scratch. So I make that so I can meal prep it for the girls when they go to camp in the mornings. They have something to eat. And all I got to do is scramble up some eggs and they have the pancakes and then we're good to go. So I had some blueberry pancakes. I did have cookies that day. I had chips. I had coffee with creamer. It really wasn't a good day for eating. And here recently, it hasn't been that great. I don't know what's going on. But I had a movie night that night with the girls, so I had some popcorn. And that day on Wednesday, I only read 1 page of my book. So I was a little bit disappointed in myself for that, but the beat goes on. I took my supplements, all was well. Thursday, July 17th, I did not get up and work out. I slept in because my body's just super tired right now. And also with me being severely anemic and having low iron, that just weighs in on my tiredness. But when I did get up, I took my supplements. I believe, that morning I had some eggs. For lunch, I had an Impossible patty. I had carrots and peas, and I had a 1/4 of a baked potato. I had some Oikos Zero Sugar Yogurt. I had me some Doritos. I don't know what is going on, but it's I haven't had Doritos in years. All of a sudden, the craving for the blue Doritos, the blue bag Doritos, the Cool Ranch, has been tearing me up. So I had some Doritos, but that later on for my dinner, I had 3 more boiled eggs and I had some watermelon. I did an hour walk. That's what I did that day. And my weight for Thursday was, I'm looking on my Post-it notes over here, trying to see if I can see with these glasses. It was 176.2. So yesterday I weighed 176.2, and my eating was not the greatest, but it wasn't the worst. I had some herbal tea. Okay, great. Friday, today. So today, when I woke up, I had 3 boiled eggs. I had my coffee with my almond milk creamer. And then for lunch, we ordered lunch today. So we went to this restaurant called Chopped, which is a salad bar. I did a warm grain bowl, which was quinoa and brown rice. It had avocado, it had falafel, it had crispy wontons in it. It had marinated kale, balsamic vinegar, raisins, tofu. And I believe that's it, but it was super good, super filling, and they don't skimp on the bowls. So I still have half of that left to finish up later on this evening. And I'll have that with some watermelon and then finish out my water. I am a little behind on my water today. I'm about to finish up my second 40 ounce. And then of course I have to get through that third one. But I'm honestly okay if I do 2.5 because the challenge requires 3 liters. So it's not the whole 120 ounces that I be drinking anyway. So if I do 2.5, that will be great for me. That will be, so that'll be 100 ounces. It'll be 100 ounces if I did 2.5 of those 40 ounces. So I'm actually okay with that. It's day 12. How am I feeling? It's not hard, right? 75 soft is not technically hard for me because these are things that I incorporate anyway. The only thing that's different is the increasing of the water and tracking it for real, and the reading. That's a little different for me because typically when I'd read like entertainment books or raunchy, drama-filled sex type books. So reading nonfiction or a self-help book, I would typically listen to podcasts for that type of stuff. Or I would typically listen to the books on Spotify. So it's different for me to actually, read it, actual print, tangible book. But the challenge in and of itself is not difficult. What's difficult for me is finding the time, space, mental capacity to do it all. And by all, I mean, I'm not just doing the challenge, right? I'm mothering, I'm partnering, I'm, working and bouncing around from different locations, helping out wherever I can, wherever it's needed, cultivating friendships and relationships, right? All the things. It's nothing special, right? I'm not special, so I'm not discounting or saying I have more things to do than somebody else. What I'm saying is it just feels like there's a lot on me, a lot on my shoulders. And sometimes it feels like I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I'm suffocating, and I feel like I'm on a mental breakdown. I feel like I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown, and I don't love that for me. So I want to complete this 75 days soft, I guess, to get a different level of discipline. If nothing else, I want to be able to I want to become an active reader again. Like growing up, reading for me was not the problem. I always scored high levels on reading, comprehension, things of that nature. So many awards, right, for reading and challenges and things like that. But as an adult, it became hard to sit down and read. For one, it's hard for me to sit down, period, and be still. But now you're saying to sit down, be still, read a book, and have your mind focused, right? So you can comprehend what you're reading. Because it's one thing to read something, but if you can't reiterate or regurgitate what you've read so that somebody else can understand it or get a good understanding of the book or the material you've read, then you got to start over. You got to start back. And so what I find myself doing is reading a passage, and then I have to start over and reread again because my mind has wandered on to the next task or what happened earlier in the day, or maybe the kids are screaming. Like, I kid you not, last night I was trying to read, and I tell you what, every other word I was reading, somebody was knocking at the door, and I got so frustrated. I just got so frustrated with all of it because I'm like, I have catered to you all. I have fixed your meals. You all are washed. Hair is good. My youngest child got her ears re-pierced for the 3rd time on this past Sunday. So, we've already done all the things. Like, what is it that you need from me? I have given all I can give, and it's damn near 10 o'clock at night. What do you want? And it's like I was just in your face and you wanted nothing from me. Now that I'm in the room, I done closed the door trying to read, my book. Now you knocking on the door just wanting to say, hey, like, girl, you don't miss me that much. You know what I'm saying? So it's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating. So when I get super frustrated like that, it's almost like, F it. Let me do nothing, right? Let me do nothing and just be a potato, bump the working out, bump the reading, bump the water, bump it all. Just let me be a zombie, get up, do the basics to myself, go to work, pick the kids up, and just be in routine in that way, right? I don't know. But that's enough of my soapbox on today. It's Friday. So I'm not feeling as pressured today. The kids are not with me. They're with their baba. So I'm able to sit and just think and be for a moment. This morning I got up and I did 30 minutes on the walking pad, just a 3.2 miles per hour speed, nothing heavy this morning. So that was 30 minutes. So I do need to I don't see myself just doing a 15-minute workout. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do, whether it be some Zumba. I think I want to switch it up. I think I may find me a good Zumba program on YouTube. I did want to go outside and walk because I want to feel the warmth of the sun, but I also don't really want to be outside because I don't want to have to run into people. I mentioned this before. I don't want to have to say, hey, how you doing? None of that. We're Southern, so we speak around here, but I don't really feel like doing that either. So I don't really feel like being bothered or seeing people. Yeah, because I was also thinking about going to the gym too, but I was like, child, please, I don't have the mental fortitude to be out here in these streets and be in a gym full of people, hearing weights, hearing people breathing, sweating, hot, funky. I don't have it in me. But anyways, I'm going to have another video coming out regarding my 2025 goals that I did set at the end of 2024 for this year. And I do want to say that I'm super proud of myself for sticking to the goals. I typically have my goals above the TV in the gym. So when I'm walking, I'm facing the TV, and most of the time I'm watching the TV, but I always look up and I see the goals and I can see like, hey, that I've checked that off the list. Hey, I'm actively working on that. Hey, I've done that. Hey, I still need to do that, but I still got, 5 months left in the year to complete these tasks. But I'm super proud of myself, and I'll just insert it here. I took it down because I did record a video already regarding this, but this is the vision board that I created. And just to do a couple highlights here, I'm just super proud of myself for starting YouTube. Been wanting to do YouTube, been wanting to do broadcast. My minor is in broadcast production. Never really done anything with it. So me starting YouTube this year was a promise that I told myself a long time ago, but I told myself this year, you're going to started wrong, started unprepared, started not confident, whatever, just start. Because if we wait for the right moments, honey, we will never get to it. And it always would have been coulda, wouldas, and shouldas, but never done it. And I don't like that. I don't like that for me, and I don't like that for anybody. So just jump out there, get started, and people will watch that are for you, and the ones that are not for you, may they find somebody who is for them. So yeah. So I'm super proud of myself for starting YouTube. My daily water goals for this year was 80 ounces. I'm surpassing that. Super proud of myself for that. Expressing and practicing gratitude. I try to do that every day. In spite of, I'm so tired right now. Just mentally, I'm in a fog, but I'm just grateful that my body is keeping me and it's able to do what it was designed to do. So I'm super proud of myself. I don't want to go too deep into that because, like I said, I have a separate video for that, but I did just want to put that on here as to just kind of tie it in with the 75 soft. But yeah, so that is what has been happening this week. This morning, the weight this morning actually went down. It went down to 175.4. So yesterday I was 176.2. And today I'm 175.4, which is the lowest I've seen in a couple of weeks. like I said, I don't really know what was happening, if I'm retaining water, if the tirzepatide is not as effective as it once was. I'm not quite sure, but I've been on this journey since February of 2024 and it's July. So, studies have shown that, if you've been on it over a year, then the effects could not be as great. The effect of the medicine cannot be as great. So I don't know if it's like growing immune to it or if I need to switch it up. I don't know, but we're just going to keep on striving. And it could be muscle. Because when I walk on a treadmill, I have my weights in my hand as I walk. I do my free weights here, sets. So, I mean, could be muscle weight. And so we'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to work out, get that done and over with. Then after that, shower, read my book as I probably sit and eat some watermelon. Probably have more boiled eggs with that. So boiled eggs and watermelon, that's the dinner tonight. Because I ain't doing nothing heavy. I'm not cooking this weekend. Figure it out. Okay, I'll check back in with y'all a little bit later on. Okay, peace. Hey, family. I am down here in the office. It is Saturday, July the 19th. I don't know why I can't keep up with these days. Every time I turn this camera on, it's like I just go blank. But it is Saturday, July 19th, and today is day 13 of my 75 Soft Challenge. I got on here yesterday to explain about how it's been going, how I've been feeling like overwhelmed with just doing all the things and getting it all done. I know a couple of days this week I didn't get on camera to record, the workouts or record, what I ate that particular day. So I summed it up yesterday on Friday. So today I will sum up how today went. I got up this morning. It was about 6:45 this morning. I just got up and as soon as I opened my eyes, I was like, I need to go work out. Not like I haven't been working out because I work out every day, but I don't know, like I was just really in the zone this morning and I don't know, it was like I was fiending to work out to the point where it actually woke me up. Like not the alarm clock, but just the wanting to just get that adrenaline and that high from the workout. I did that this morning. So anyways, I got up and I did an hour downstairs here. After that, I did some editing because I do have a video posting tomorrow on Sunday. Not the 75 Soft Challenge, but another video that'll be showing at 11 o'clock. So today, I woke up this morning, I did my workout, had my water, and then I had 2 cuties. And I had my gym multivitamin. I know I don't film a lot of times when I take my gym multivitamin, but I do still consume gym multivitamin. It's a real food bite. It has a lot of nutritional value in it. It has, yellow chlorella, has turmeric in it. I'll put it up on the screen. All the ingredients that are in the Gym Real Food Bite. So it's a multivitamin food chewy bite. It's citrusy, smells good, tastes good. Chef's kiss. So I had 2 cuties, a gym bite, coffee with my creamer, of course. And then when I finally decided to eat, I had 2 vegan sausage patties from Morningstar vegan sausage patties. And then I scrambled up 4 eggs with cheese. And then I had a couple of fries that I oven roasted because I wanted potatoes, but I didn't feel like cutting up potatoes and sauteing the potatoes. So I was like, let me just put a couple of these fries in the oven. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get that potato fix. So we did that. We went to the store today. I got this cute little dress and they bought it for me. I didn't buy it. And then for dinner, we decided to have Jimmy John's. Y'all, Jimmy John's is like my place. Okay, between Jimmy John's and Chipotle, those are my places. So, I am allowing myself to have one outside meal a week where I actually pay for it. So I decided Jimmy John's. Yesterday I mentioned this yesterday too. Yesterday I did have Chopped Salad Bar. It's a restaurant down here, Chopped Salad, but the job paid for that. But I got a warm grain bowl, and it had like quinoa and brown rice, tofu, falafel, roasted broccoli. It had marinated kale. It had like wonton strips in it, balsamic vinegar. So it was really good and healthy. Chopped is a very healthy option. It's a salad bar. You can get salads and wraps. But the job paid for that. So we had to do like a working lunch, and they paid for that. So I did have Chopped yesterday, but as far as me and how the 75 South is going for me, it's one meal out that like I purposely go out to get. So anyways, it was Jimmy John's today. Today I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really accomplished. Oh, my weight today was 174 pounds. So I'm starting to see it go down, y'all. Remember now, at the beginning of this week, I was at 176.8. And actually, matter of fact, it jumped up on Tuesday to 178. So today I'm actually 174. So I know that's not real weight loss and gain, you know what I'm saying? Well, I know it's not real gain that I had going on. I don't know what's happening, but I'm happy that it's coming on back down, and I'm gonna just continue to do what I do. Continue drinking my 3 40-ounce tumblers of water, just being mindful of my meals, working out on the daily, getting my rest as much as possible, and read my book and mind my business. So it's gonna be really good. I haven't read yet so far today, but I do got it here. I'm finishing up some editing, so y'all can see that here. I'm finishing up some editing. I got my book here. I'll get into that here shortly. And yeah, that's about it. I have not taken my supplements yet, so I'm gonna go upstairs and actually go ahead on and just take them. I took my gym bite, which is a part of my supplements, but I didn't take my iron pill and my seed probiotic. So I need to go up there and take that. All right, y'all. Well, that is the update for Saturday. Day 13, 75 South. It's going well. I'm getting adjusted. So yeah, I'm super excited. All right, y'all. Well, I will check in with y'all later on. I'm gonna go ahead on and handle what else I need to do, because at this point it's 8:56. So, all right, I'll see y'all soon.